gee, what a nasty
So
old
I
man.
inquired, there was a Cuban fellow sitting next to me that worked for the same company. I said, who's that girl
That
there?
wasn't like that.
And he
I
said,
was
that's
looking at him.
Lupis, you know, the bride's sister. A nice looking girl, you know. So, when the wedding was over, they were standing by the front door. It was a Catholic church. By the front door, and everybody passed by, and I passed by. I gave Jim, her husband, then the envelope, and they asked me, you want to come to the reception? And I said, well, so okay, I'll stop by for a while. Where is it? I didn't even know where it was, so they told me just follow the car, follow the caravan, you know.
Didn't you have a hot date?
Yeah,
I had a date. I had a date
but
after,
too bad.
but I passed that up.
No, it was funny. I was standing there, you know how young girls are, you know, like kind of crazy.
Yes.
And I was one of those, you know, like the.
She didn't look 17,
And he
believe
was
me.
sitting
She
way
looked
up
older.
front, in the middle, looking straight at us. We were standing, you know, the whole party of the wedding. And I took a look on it. Oh, what a nice looking gringo. And he looked nice because I could see his blue eyes match his jacket.
That was a long distance away. You were on the right side.
And then
It's a big
naturally,
church.
well, so what? So when we were walking down to the altar, you know, when he was there, I passed by and I smiled at him. And
And then at the reception, there's a lot of people there. It's in the house of Jim's mother and father. They had a pretty good sized house. All the way on the other end of Miami. And so I followed the thing and I got there and it was packed. The house was packed. So she's coming around with a tray of cheese.
Mm-hmm.
I
And
didn't
she
speak
stopped
any
by and
English.
she smiles at me. And I smiled at her. And she asked me, she didn't speak a word of English on top of that.
Oh, they were just
Spanish
standing
only.
there, so I figured I gotta get the attention somewhere, you know. So I go looking at that big table. There was something to offer. So I look at this tray of cheeses. So I said, cheese. Take the thing and I go from one like this, you know, it's about cheese. Some of them took cheese.
She offers me cheese.
It's said, no.
He says no.
I don't want your cheese.
So she comes by 2 or 3 more times.
Don't say no to me because then we are really in trouble. I'm not gonna quit till
No,
I get what I want.
I'm all excited, you know.
I know, so funny.
So I asked her, I didn't know she didn't speak English. So I asked her, wanted to go for a walk out, it's hot inside.
I said no.
She probably didn't understand what I was saying.
Yes, I did too.
Did you? Did you understand what I
I
was
said,
saying?
this nasty gringo, no.
Naughty.
Don't even. Well, anyways, that's what. Actually, it was funny. Really was.
I thought I'd take her for a walk.
Sure you would. So nevertheless, it was funny. He won't do it, and then I said, "Oh, okay. He doesn't want cheese. I'm gonna try something else." I do, and my mother says, "Don't you look at me." And I said, "I'm not looking, Mom. I didn't realize."
Her father and grandpa, this was really dirty look.
I know, that's so
I didn't
funny.
do nothing.
You do
I'm
something.
just refusing her cheese.
And then I go get
It's
I go and I said, well, let's see. Maybe.
It's just weird, you know,
They used to-
because
Maybe the
I didn't want
pork
to take the cheese. I'm all of a sudden out of bounds, you know.
I know.
So I didn't pay any more attention. Then she got a little tipsy,
Yeah.
and they took her and put her in another room. She was out of commission.
You know who was?
So that was it.
Uncle Louis.
That's all I saw of her.
He's a family, you know. So he was with us that day. And he says, no, you've been drinking. And I said, no. I said, yes, you are now. You go and lay in bed for a little while till you feel better. You know? So he took me in back there and put me in bed. About 10 minutes maybe. So I said, no, I gotta come out before, you know, he disappears. Oh, this is funny.
That was weird. That was.
So weird.
Then I went back to work, and of course Jim was on his honeymoon with Lupe, you know. And when he came back to work, he said, hey, I would like to take your sister-in-law. I said, no problem. Make some kind of arrangement with my wife and ask Ruth to come, and we go out together.
Sure, that was
That's
nice.
the first time. The four of us. And then the next weekend, I had told her I'd come and pick you up again. You know, and that's how
Yeah, that's it. That's how to finish.
we got it going.
That's it.
That was it. And then
That's enough.
No more story.
a couple of weeks later, we're walking downtown Miami going to a movie. We were going to dinner somewhere.
Aye,
I went to pick her up at her
Uncle
sister's
George.
house. It was all on the sneak. And we're walking down Flagler Street after we came out of the restaurant. And who comes toward us?
the whole family.
My future father-in-law, my mother-in-law,
Sidewalk.
Carmen, the other sister that passed away, and Gus, the young brother. Gus, you know, he's my best buddy too. And she pulls me in the storefront. She wanna hide
So this had to
because
bring
she
her
don't
in
wanna get
trouble.
caught with me in front of her father because, you know, these Spanish people, these Latin people, they're very particular about their daughters, you know. So I said, no way. So I take her by the hand and I walk right up to them. And in Spanish, I found out they told her to go home.
Oh, he says, what are you doing here? I said,
You're asking
well, we're gonna
questions,
go,
huh?
we're
You
gonna,
weren't even
planning
mad.
to go to the movies. He says, no, you don't. You go right home, right now. That's what he told me, you know, my father. So, and I said, no, we're going to the movies. And he says, just wait. You're going
So we went to the movies
That's
and I
what
took her to her sister's house again, to Lupe's house.
Yeah.
And then I told her, I said, tomorrow is Sunday, I'll come and pick you up, we'll go to church together.
Yeah,
And after the church, we're gonna go to your house. So we did.
that's
and
it,
they-
that's it, that's
They
it.
didn't
Don't
accept that too well, and didn't wanna come
Yeah,
and see
come
me.
on. That's
But with
Shut
the
up
help
already.
of one of the neighbors,
so silly.
he went in and talked to him, he came out and he got kind of friendly, like, you know,
No,
conversation.
that was
He didn't
Renela.
speak much
He
English
was
either.
also a Latin man that he spoke. He's been in the States for
They're
a
very
long time.
particular, the Latin
So
parents with
he
the
spoke
children.
English very well. And my father didn't speak English either. We were just here for not even a year.
So they
Or a year or something like that.
They got some pictures out from Ecuador. Had me look
So
at
he says,
pictures
come on,
and
you give
things
it a
like
chance,
that.
says the young man.
The next door neighbor
Okay.
spoke English and he translated.
Ruth for just to a movie. You know, nothing wrong. He's a nice man. You know. So finally my father said yes. But not by yourself. You have to take one of your brothers with you.
Chaperone.
Chaperone. So we took Gus.
Chaperone.
Gus liked to go because he used to get treated. He bought him ice cream and everything.
Here's a couple pennies for ice cream.
Yeah, go away. We're sitting over here and you're sitting over there.
I know, that's something.
You guys were married less than a year after.
Yeah, we were married pretty quick actually, yeah. A year? Yeah, about a year after. We get married about a year after.
Yeah, just about a year.
Just about a year. Oh, Lordy. And it was all his fault because I didn't know what the hell I was doing.
What I was doing?
Yeah.
Dating you.
See, I didn't know. I didn't even know how to speak English. I'm kidding. I was trying to learn.
Jobs were very tough to get here in Florida. At that particular time, it was
Oh my
in the
God.
summertime.
And there
too.
was nobody speaking Spanish yet.
Uh-uh.
No one. You couldn't find anybody.
Yeah.
And so the only person we knew was the wife of the mailman. The mailman happened to be from Puerto Rico, and we find out, and we made friends with him, with his wife, because they also live in an apartment somewhere there in 12th Street, Miami. So we made good friends, and she helped us a lot, going shopping. The wife of the mailman.
Which mailman?
I don't remember his name, but that was before even I know you.
Oh. That's past history.
God.
There you go, 60 years
So
later.
we didn't know how to cook, nothing. And this, my father, my sister, and me. We came to the States and finally we went to nice restaurants and this and that, and that's very expensive compared with the money up there. So the money went by quickly. You have to do this, and there's 3 more kids in South America with my mother too. So so we had to do what we can. And my father went to work. He found that job, and he used to come. And we had to cook when we didn't even never in my life cooked, So we learned to make eggs, rice, and bacon and bread. He was on that diet for a whole 3 months, I think. A poor man, because we used to get the fat, we didn't know how to buy the oil, so we knew that the bacon has got the fat, right? So we fry the eggs in the fat, and we make the rice noodles, water, salt, and when it was too wet, we would put it in a towel and squeeze it out. We didn't know how to cook. And then this little lady, she was so nice, she came and helped us and teach us how to do that. So that was really something. I went through a lot. He was actually funny, he was actually funny. Till we started meeting people, from the consulate. My father was friends with the consul, and then there were a lot of young Ecuadorians that were getting into the education here in the United States. And then we went out there.
Oh, went to school here.
They went to school here, so we started learning, and going out with them and having fun with them and everything. That was something else.
It's a good story.
Yeah, we had a lot of hungry people, just like the two of us, crazy. My poor father used to come back black. He went to work, and because, that stuff is sat from the windows, I guess from the metal, whatever. Poor thing, he used to come black, And so that's how we used to know how to cook, or always go out and have something,
Peppy, where are you going?
It's a pleasure.
It's a dumb thing to do. He was on the the best jobs he was getting in Ecuador. He was like
Yes, very good.
running an operation for Shell Oil Company in the jungle. They had built a whole town there with an airport connected to it, and
He had
he was in
always
charge
good
of the
jobs.
whole thing, right?
Yeah, he was always had good job, my father.
Then afterwards, he was trying to arrange airports all over the
In
country.
the country, he went
After
around.
Shell Oil
you know,
Company was finished
He
there,
was
they
chosen to
couldn't
go
find
and
the right
speak with
kind of
all the
oil, stuff
the-
like that.
people that run the cities.
And then he
Of
come
the
here and he
airports,
can't find, he
so they
can't
can
speak
fly
word of
planes in
English.
there.
He can't, he's an accountant,
But
You know.
he didn't speak English, nothing. You know, so you can find
Can't
him.
Yeah, yeah.
do his trade,
He's
because he don't
he's
speak
nuts.
the language.
He's nuts. but
So he
that-
went to work for anything in the kitchen as a dishwasher.
If I would
stuff
have,
like
if I
that.
would have stayed there, you never would have had.
When the
me
money ran out.
Here.
Even beer.
No, you won't be here. That was funny.
Story.
And then he brought the rest of the family.
We had to.
It was five kids.
You want to sit outside? You want to sit out?
People want to know.